today's video is all about how you can improve your technique no matter if you're a beginner, intermediate or advanced player. We all find it hard in order to implement certain drills and certain moves into our golf swing at real time. Now, no matter what your level, people are always working on different aspects of their golf swing in order to get to the next level and break through that ceiling. So no matter what level you're at, this is a great video for you of how you can learn a certain drill and apply it into your golf game and apply it into a real-time move. So we're not thinking of the golf swing in incremental little bits, we're thinking of it as one fluid motion. And this is where today's drill will really help you understand how you can maintain a really good form, a really good rhythm and fluidity to your training out on the driving range. So the reason why I like this drill is I like to think of the golf swing as kind of one fluid motion throughout the backswing, into transition, through into impact. Because as we know on the golf course, it all sometimes happens far too quick for you to think of the golf swing in separate little movements. Now, certain drills are very good in feeling like breaking the golf swing up to create certain feelings. However, if you're preparing for a tournament, this is where I think this drill comes into its own. This gives you, like I said before, a really good feeling of how to make fluid changes to your golf swing and improvements. So if you're preparing for a tournament on a Saturday or preparing for a tournament on the European Tour, I find that if you can stick to these kind of 5 golf balls and 5 gears, then you can really apply some changes and feel their movements in real time. Let's get into what the 5 golf balls mean and the 5 gears and how you can make improvements in your golf swing. So for this drill, all you need is 5 golf balls, and I want you to think of these 5 golf balls as 5 gears of a car. Gear 1 being the slowest and gear 5 being the fastest gear in which your car will go. So this is a really good feeling, a really good kind of setup. So I'm going to start with gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4 and gear 5. And this is the way I want you to feel improvements in your golf swing. So we're going to speak, for argument's sake, that I really want to feel that I'm going to create this position on the through swing. So I really want to feel that my club face and my chest match up on the through swing. So I've possibly been struggling with flipping this golf club, and I really want to keep that relationship between my body and club the same. So that's what I'm working on in my golf swing at this present moment. So let's get into the thick of this drill. I want you to think, number 1, we're in neutral now. So neutral, I want you to feel this golf swing at a slow speed. And through. The exact movements you want to create. So that's my neutral gear, no ball involved. And I want to do that again. I want to do 2 neutral. Posing it, feeling like I've actually hit the shot, and that's what's key about this drill. Now I'm going to go into gear 1. And this, you'll see this is how we're going to build it up into a full shot. And this is the reason why I like feeling improvements in my player swings and my own swing this way, because it gives me a relationship of how the body should move, where I want to create it, but all in one fluid motion like we said earlier. So let's feel gear 1 now. So gear 1, nice setup, slow as we can. Pose it like you hit it, really understanding how that body moves. Gear 2, exactly the same feelings now, a little bit faster. Gear 2, so still getting that same feeling in my body. Now gear 3. Gear 3 I'm going to say is roughly about half speed. That's my gear 3. Again, you can see it's a little bit faster than gear 2. Now I'm into gear 4. Roughly 3/4 speed now. Really feeling that same movement of where I want that club face to be through impact in gear 4. And you'll start seeing now these balls will go different distances and equal distance between the first one, second one, third one and fourth one. Now into gear 5, and this is where I'm actually going to hit a shot. So pretty much what would replicate out on the golf course. So you can see there, I've taken that drill and that idea of what I want to feel through impact from a neutral point without a golf ball through gear 1, through gear 2, all the way to gear 5 and applying it to an actual shot. Let's go ahead and feel that. So I've gone through all the gears now onto the shot in gear 5. Really nice shot. And what I want to do is I really want to feel the exact same movement all the way through those gears. And if there were still images, try and paint the same still image, whether it's in gear 1 to gear 5. And there, you're applying those changes into your golf swing but in a real fluid motion. We're not thinking of it in incremental little parts. Now, like I said earlier, there are drills that are good for that, so I'm not writing those drills off. But for me, if I'm preparing for a tournament or a round of golf, and I've got swing thought, I really want to get into my golf game, then this gears is a really good way to do it. So let's just summarize what we talked about in today's video. We talked about the 5 gears of a car and how they can represent your golf swing. We got our neutral, in which we feel the golf swing at slowest point and really feel those positions we want to hit. We've got gear 1, we feel them in the slowest point, really getting those same positions you want to create. And that's that position, whether it be on the backswing, you want to get more wrist hinge, or feeling the club face is square, or whatever position or whatever you're working with your coach or in your golf game, apply this to the 5 gear drill. So we go into then gear 3 a little bit faster, gear 4 working up to 3/4 speed, then gear 5 we're hitting our full shot like we would out on the golf course.